Okay, here we are on a sunny Saturday morning, off to do a flight that was one I was planning anyway, but for a first time ever for my channel I've had a request. So we're going to take this beast of a plane, the Daher, and I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but this thing, I'm going to take it on a VFR flight to Batemans Bay and then Moruya. So taking off at Canberra Airport on runway 35, sort of the same, basically the same runway that everyone takes off from if you're flying out from Canberra Airport. So we'll travel north along the main drag, so along the Majura Parkway, and then when we reach the intersection with the Federal Highway, we're going to fly direct east to hit Bungendore, and then from Bungendore we're going to go southeast to Braidwood and then down the Clyde through Nelligen to Batemans Bay. So it'll be following the roads somewhat, but this is quite a speedy plane and I'm a pretty bad pilot, so it's ambition rather than exact science. So we'll see how we go. Alright, so let's jump in the pilot seat. We're aligned and ready to go on the runway. Get that parking brake off and throttle up. Now, last time I attempted this flight for funsies, I ripped the wings off the plane because it's pretty fast. So I'm hoping this time around I can do a slightly better job of not killing myself. A lovely clear day. Okay, so we can see Horse Park Drive just up ahead there. So looking at the map there, when we hit the CB401 waypoint, then we'll turn due east. So I can see Mitchell out the window there to the left. So changing to an easterly heading now, and that should put Braidwood in front of us. So I can see the Sutton Road turn off down there on the, just down there on the left. Oh no, sorry, I think that is the Max Reef one. One of the two. I'm hoping to catch sight of something that I can recognise as Braidwood. No, not as Braidwood, Bungendore. Let's commit that cardinal sin and get out of the plane. So we can see Lake George over there on the left. A bit fuller than it is in real life at the moment from what I last saw. God, I've looked for Bungendore a number of times flying around out here and I never spot the bloody thing. Maybe that's it up ahead. That would make sense. Just checking the old map. Okay, falls directly due south of Lake George, so yeah, that's probably right. Frame rate took a nosedive for some reason. Yeah, completely mysterious. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Braidwood. God, Bungendore. Bungendore, it's definitely Bungendore. Yes, yep. So there's the two roundabouts down at the bottom there. It's coming off the bottom of the screen, and then if we follow the road through town, and then you hit that lovely stretch here, which takes us past the national park. So I might follow the road a bit here. These are some lovely straight roads. You can really see what's coming for a long time here. If there's slow moving traffic, it's usually your opportunity to gain a few spots in the convoy. Okay, now if I'm going to have any chance at all of hitting Braidwood, well, I suppose the road's easy enough to follow here. Maybe I'll just do that. So the beauty of doing it this way is you can't see the overloaded SUVs with a jet ski hanging off the back, slowing up traffic. Couldn't ask for better flying weather.
Frequency change approved there, Golf Sierra Alpha.
Yeah, so Canberra's already out of our field of view.
Sierra Alpha is type Air TBM 919 miles east of Canberra. Request flight following. Air Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha Melbourne Center. Squawk 3666. Squawk 3666 Air Golf Sierra Alpha. Air Golf Sierra
Still heading in a mostly easterly direction. Yep, there's our big turn to the south. Might need to bank a little harder there because it's a sharper turn. Okay, now we're heading southeast. So this is our approach to Braidwood here, not Bungendore. Plane, it just powers along. Let's take her in lower just so we can get a good spot on the road. Yep, okay, good. There's that big hard left just before Braidwood. There we go, we can see Braidwood coming up just ahead. So our flight time so far, 13 minutes. Jesus, I wish I took this little amount of time in real life. I might decrease speed here a little bit. See if we can sort of do a bit of a buzz over the town. See if they've accurately captured all the people lining up to take the mid-drive pit stop and the inevitable bakery queue. So there's our hard left, and then the hard right past the pub. Yeah, there we go. There's the middle of Braidwood. Looks a little American, the way it's been rendered. Oop, that was our turn. Alright, let's do a big bank turn. Yeah, the AI rendering of the building's not so good when you get out to the country, but it's kind of a big ask to expect them to really capture the look of a proper look of a rural Australian town, because, you know, very selective audience. Alright, so we're on our way to the coast now. Last toilet stop before Batemans Bay. There's this long aggravating stretch of road where you can't overtake. But what does it matter? You're driving the speed limit anyway. Because when you get to the Clyde, some cars can do the speed limit a lot easier than others. And I, for one, don't want to sit behind some dude with his caravan or towing a boat. Alright, so here we can start to see the coastal mountain range. Okay, all the folding and faulting activity. This might make it harder to follow the road at this point. But yeah, you definitely notice we're in the rain shadow of the mountain here, at the mountain of the range here, Creek Dividing Range. Yeah, there's a noticeable increase in the amount of vegetation. Right, so we have a hard bank. Oops. Okay, so we need to pull harder if we're going to follow the road. It shall remain a mystery. So the little jump you just saw there is my performance has nosedived for some reason, so I had to pause and investigate. And my investigation came up completely empty-handed, but luckily we're back at a nice frame rate again. So just in time for our jaunt down the Clyde. Okay, so here's our approach. Big sweeping curves up here, and then we then turn to follow the mountain. Now, I have to really slow down for us to be able to see the road here, because I'm not going to be able to follow it. I'm moving way too quickly and too bad a pilot. So yeah, I won't be spotting Pooh Corner or anything like that. Oh, now we're gaining a ton of altitude for some reason. Okay, there we go. Government bend down there. Speed back up now. These drives through the forest just past the Clyde, one of my favourite parts of the trip down the coast. Lots of nice sweeping corners, beautiful scenery, can't be beat. Okay, looks like we're coming up on Elgin. Home of Australia's favourite fiery. And there's an Elgin pub and the caravan park. Go put some money on the tab for him. And yes, I know his politics are problematic, but you know, he shared vital thoughts on Scott Morrison's leadership during the bushfires. Yeah, so we can definitely get a sense of Batemans Bay is coming up because of the big mind control tower. I'm going to miss that when it's patched out, if it's patched out. God, not a cloud in the sky anyway. Beautiful day. Wish I was actually down here for real. But, you know, good old coronavirus, we should avoid travelling for the time being. On our approach down the hill. Alright, so there's the big roundabout, or the two roundabouts and the petrol station and the Batemans Bay Bridge. And we'll bank to follow the road a little bit. There's Batemans Bay. Let's get some scenic shots in before we make our landing. So Catalina Golf Club. And there's the TAFE. Donegan's Steakhouse will be somewhere up around here, and that's where you got to go if you want to have a good steak in Batemans Bay. Of course, really, if you're at the coast, if you can see the ocean, you should be having seafood. But sometimes you want a steak, and that's the place you go. Alright, so we'll maintain a southerly direction now. Begin our approach to Moruya. Flying very large, I'll probably gain a little bit of altitude. get back in the cockpit.
Yankee Mike Romeo, Yankee traffic air, Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha, 7 miles north, 1,600 feet inbound to land, runway 36. Yankee Mike Romeo, Yankee traffic air, Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha, 4 miles northeast, 1,700 feet inbound to land, runway 36.
See if I can get a visual at this point. Oh shit. I'm on approach, I'm not in position to do it.
Yankee Mike Romeo, Yankee traffic air, Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha is on final runway 36 to land.
Okay, this is not going to be a pretty approach. Coming in very hot. And that's my fault. But let's bring it in. Alright, try not to bin it. She's squared up alright. Let's give her a flare. A bit of a bounce. Amateur hour. Alright, let's find the taxiway so we can bring it to a stop. There we go. So hit the brakes a little. Don't like this bus being on the taxiway. You're right there, mate. Don't worry, I'll go on the grass. Oh, or I'll just cut through you with my wing. That's cool too. I'm concerned that they allowed that bus on the taxiway. Oh, this other one's peeling out now too. Where's he going? Let's bring her into the hangar. Let's just stop here in front of this random shed. That is totally where I intend to be. Parking brake on. Okay. Alright, there we go. Canberra to Batemans Bay to Moruya without too much drama. No one died. That's always a positive outcome. So thank you for checking out this video. Hope it was of interest. I'll try and figure out how to shut this bloody plane off, and catch you all next time. See you later.